Facebook's business practices get more disturbing the more you learn about them, and we learn more every day. Now we have new evidence the company may be spying on users at work and in their homes in ways they never imagined. Brett Larson is a Fox News tech reporter and anchor for Fox News Headlines 24/7, and he joins us tonight. Hey, Brett.
Hey, Tucker. Yeah, we are getting some very troubling information about just what Facebook is learning about their users. They're listening in on your conversations. How would they do that? Well, it's pretty simple. If you've got the Facebook app on your phone, there's a microphone right here. In fact, most of our smartphones have multiple microphones on them so that they can hear your voice clearly in a loud room. Now, Facebook denies that they are doing this, saying they have never listened in for the purpose of advertising. But many users have gone online, and folks have even queried me in person with anecdotal evidence that usually goes a little something like, hey, so I was having this conversation with a friend of mine, and we opened up Facebook and saw an ad about something that we were just discussing. Now, this news also comes as Christopher Wiley, he is the whistleblower seen here from Cambridge Analytica. He actually appeared before the British House of Commons. That's similar to our House of Representatives. And he said Facebook has the ability to listen in so they know if you're walking around, if you're in a loud bar, or if you're at home watching TV. Now, we already know that Facebook tracks our every move online, every site you visit, things that you like, friends that you have, all so that they can build this increasingly accurate profile about you to sell you targeted advertising. Now, Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg has been invited to speak to a congressional panel about the problems uncovered with Facebook. And actually, just today, the social media giant rolling out a new security page. You'll start to see this, where you can access all your settings for security all in one place. You can even download all of your Facebook data in one massive download, all your pictures, all your posts. You'll start to see that in the next coming days and weeks. And Tucker, also today, Apple CEO Tim Cook said it is time to look and see what can be done to ensure that when we are online, our privacy is protected. Very troubling information out of Facebook.
Yeah, it's about time. Brett, thank you very much for that.
Thanks, Tucker.
Dylan Curran is a technical consultant and a web developer. He knows a lot about the subject. He just released a terrifying report demonstrating just how much information Google and Facebook collect about you and the rest of their users. Dylan Curran joins us tonight. Dylan, thanks a lot for coming on.
Hi, Tucker. Thanks for having me on.
You do this stuff for a living. You thought you knew a lot about the level of data collection by Facebook. You learned things you didn't know. Tell us what you learned.
Yes, so I feel like a lot of people in the tech industry had a general idea of what was going on. But when I went in and actually looked at the information, I found a lot of things that were totally unexpected. So they were recording, as was said in the report, your actual phone records and your text records. So not your Facebook calls and messages, your actual physical phone records. And then apart from that, then I went into Google, and they were storing a lot more information than I had previously expected. They were storing search history as far back as 2008. They had my location mapped back as far as 2014, showing pretty much every location I've been for the last 4 years, every day, and with a timestamp. They have also they showed all of the files and images I've ever downloaded, all the apps I've ever used or searched for. They also showed my Google Fit statistics, like how many steps I've walked, workouts, yogas, all the ads I've viewed and clicked on, all of my YouTube history. And the most disturbing thing was that they actually showed your Google Incognito history. So I tested this, I went in and browsed Google Incognito, and they actually kept the information. It was in the archive when I went to re-download it. So that means that when you think you're privately browsing, Google is still collecting that data.
Well, so they included things that you thought you deleted?
Yeah, so I had my Google Drive, which is just cloud storage, and I had a lot of files on there that I wanted to delete because they were personally liable. So that's
right.
Items such as, my CV, my monthly budget, a couple of websites and code, and an encryption key. And I had explicitly deleted those so that there would be no threat of those being stolen in the future. But then when I went into my archive, those files were there.
So Google, we reached out to Google today and about this, and their response essentially was, well, everyone knows this. It's in the agate type in the terms of use. Do you think everyone does know this?
No, absolutely not. And my tweets wouldn't have received such unbelievable attention if that was the case. Saying everybody knows this is a cop-out, because they're saying everybody knows this because when you when you accept the terms and conditions of all the apps, you are technically signing away your rights to that information. But realistically, nobody does read the terms and conditions because not everybody has the time to read those terms and conditions, and not everybody is a trained lawyer.
Well, that's right. And it's inherently dishonest. If they tell you you're deleting something, but they keep a record of it, it's not deleted. That's a lie, and they should be held accountable for that. Dylan, thank you. Thank you for that. That's terrifying, but interesting.
No worries. Thanks, Tucker.
The Democratic Party has changed dramatically in the last couple of years, while the rest of us were covering Stormy Daniels. Its core positions would be foreign to the Bill Clinton of 1996, or for that matter, to Barack Obama just a few years ago. A former top official in the Obama administration and the Hillary Clinton campaign joins us next to discuss that. Plus, the finale of our month-long Men in America series just ahead.